Boy, stop it. Every day I'm at the bank making deposits. That's in the
Business 366 we created. Thank you, Miss Jessica, for coming and taking the time. I'm going to move not fast, but definitely not average speed, because I want to take your time into factor and get to the point of helping resolve the problem before it's even a problem, if you will. But this is what I would like you, if you will, Ms. Jessica, to take a screenshot, a picture, something of this. This is a simple formula that we use. We're not reinventing the wheel, but advertising and marketing is not hard. So we focus on the hook, the message, and the call to action through the 3 C's, which is creative, campaign, conversions. What the message says equals the creative part. Who the message is for equals the campaign. When we were talking about how you want to go and get the clients for wellness and get the clients for financial, those 2 particular industries might not be in the same spot. However, they still will contain the same hook, message, call to action, like the CTA at the bottom. Click add for and insert reason, not some other marketing tactic that some people use to say, hey, get this ad for only $97. No, we want you to buy or click the ad for a reason to increase your pipeline revenue flow, things of that nature. If it's a wellness tool, click the ad to register for our new seminar, whatever it is. So not a price, but a reason. So I'm about to show you a couple promos that we ran for a couple of clients that kind of demonstrates the system, because one of our clients said, man, how did you do what you did so quickly? So check this out real quick.
So my free book came in. One secret nugget led to $2,000 in 30 days. Get your free copy today.
Every day I'm at the bank making deposits. Counting the money.
So our client wanted to know, how did we get them $2,000 in less than 30 days? Well, it's right here.
Every day I'm at the bank making deposits.
So that ad right there was because of what we do. We're craftsmen. We don't just sell a service or a product. We're looking to deliver an experience and a result for our clients, our partners rather, not clients, but our partners. See, we took the results just off of four main stats from the pandemic business data points. 39% of social media users polled said they were spending more time on social media. 70% of marketers have moved their face-to-face interactions, like we're doing right now, partially or fully to a virtual platform. And many don't see that as a short-term fix. So content marketing generates 3 times as many leads as outbound marketing and costs 62% less. This last stat has reversed over the last 3 years, especially during the pandemic, where email marketing wasn't at the top of the list of tactics that brands use to keep in constant contact with their clients. It was websites and media marketing. But now, because of the pandemic, email marketing has jumped up to 66% being the top way to stay engaged with your clients. Now, we've had some people say, well, I don't know what digital marketing is or why I need it. Well, Ms. Jessica, can you tell me which industry right there in that picture you're in?
Health and personal for sure.
Righteous, which is up 32%. So you're in prime real estate to just build a list to get the clients, because we can't get the clients without being in contact with them and having a way to consistently stay up with them through a system. So this system would be something that's generated no matter what platform you use, be it Facebook /Meta, Google, IG, YouTube. Google AdWords, or TikTok. These are the main platforms that most are really going towards now within this whole pandemic situation. And notice how system is an acronym. Marketing collateral, AKA data, otherwise known as assets. What we do is we take all of your existing media that you already have for your company, or ones that you would like to have facilitated, created, be it PDF documents, infographics, videos, or podcasts, and we take that collateral and take the relevant platform to do your marketing and campaigning on. System. Take that marketing collateral and we distribute it to your main network, your main house. Because in the system, we're saving you, or you'll be saving yourself time, energy, and money. And that's what you said earlier right there. You want to free yourself up to be able to do certain things. Well, with SaaS companies, SaaS, which is what Biz Leads 366 is software as a service, which now takes the entrepreneur to a different level if they understand how to use the accoutrement that are out there and how to manipulate the algorithm. This is the way to go down. Like if you're looking at the bottom, those same platforms are being pushed to your main real estate that contains your assets, your marketing collateral there at the top. The play button, that's your website, that's your funnel, that's your landing page. But all of everything flows straight there. There, we taking people away from IG, Facebook, YouTube, and we're pushing them to your house. So we're taking them from their mansion and pushing them to your piece of real estate right there. Ms. Jessica, you familiar with this gentleman?
Looks familiar.
You got 3 seconds.
Oh man. I ain't gonna get it in 3.
Well, I got you. That's Mr. Al Zimmerman, former chair of the Men's Warehouse, popular for saying, I'm not only the president, I'm a client. You're gonna like the way you look. I'll guarantee it. That's what he used to say. I used to love watching his commercials. So I'm sharing experience that delivered measurable results. I'll guarantee it. I'm Chris L. Thomas, President, Chief Technology Officer at Biz Leads 366, 2-time award-winning filmmaker, member of the Grammy Association Texas chapter, board member of the Texas nonprofit DBA JCO, which is allowing us to use their Zoom link because we're trying to get out there to let entrepreneurs know that there's a way you don't, if you need to host a client, take care of some business, you not having the dollars to be able to host a meeting or do whatever you need to do is not an excuse. You can come over here, we'll leverage our Zoom account so that an entrepreneur can come and do his or her business. And I'm also a client of Biz Leads 366. So the number 2 search engine in the world is what we use. Ms. Jessica, can you tell me what the number 2 search engine in the world is?
Number 2. My mind was thinking Google, but I would think that's the number 1. Oh, I don't know.
YouTube.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. But you on point. There's 2.3 billion monthly users on YouTube, and 70% of which the shares start with how to. And it has a high purchase intent, higher than Facebook. Facebook is kind of built for friends and groups, though you can make money on there, but due to a lot of the privacy things that have taken place and with Apple and such, and YouTube changing their variation, it's a competition now. And right now, do you know who owns YouTube?
No.
Google, the number 1 search engine in the world.
Right. Okay.
Okay. We take those 2 factors right there. Video is the number 1 source of information for 66 of people. Most people search, the vast majority, I'll say that, of people search YouTube for, search Google for information. People search YouTube to learn how to. So taking your particular brand and just putting how to within the keyword search could make you spike up in front of 2.3 billion users monthly. How we came up with this in the origin is we've generated over 1 million views since 2012 off of just 3 videos, but unfortunately it was no promotion behind this, no marketing. It was only name value. The one there with Yolanda Adams, Just Brittany, and well, at the time it was the most that he done. Now he's back to 0. And the songstress Kim Burrell, collectively over 1 million views with no promotion. Why? Because of branding. They all have brands. Music artists collab with other music artists. It's just like YouTube collabing with Vivo partnership, or Google buying out YouTube to partner with that particular 2.3 billion user base. Which led me to certain movies that I worked on with. These are only a few. You could look us up on the IMDb for, like credit type stuff, but awards there. But it was something that I was working with this that led me to not understand where I was in life. Here I am, an award-winning starving artist. I'm broke and I'm homeless. Someone told me about that phrase right there, marketing collateral, okay? Which led me to understanding how to set up an infrastructure right there on Facebook where I could turn my profile into a landing page where everywhere they click, a link leads them away from where I want them to go. Show people how to do this for only $7. It's still up. This is a skill set that I learned and started to teach other people how to do so. Culmination of the clientele base, where when I wasn't working in entertainment, I was working in corporate with institutions and various industries, real estate, retail, oil and gas, electronics, what have you. I noticed that there was a gap between the guys on the screen right and the guys on the screen left. There was, you're talking about one thing that was missing, and it was a system. The guys on screen right usually don't know how to build a system because the guys on screen left got a budget to pay for the people that know how to build the systems. Internet has changed that. I'm sure you've seen this in your email. Not this, but you got in matter of hours today, at least 3 emails about this meeting. It's strategy to stay in front of your customer base. Let them know you're thinking about them, and hey, don't forget about us, we got you. Same thing for you, just like Mr. Grant Cardone, if you haven't heard of him. But he's in my inbox like, whoa. And as you can see, from 11:23 a.m., from November 7th, all the way to today at 11:23 a.m., straight emails, staying on the mind because we're talking about that system. This is what he has set up to be able to do so, which we know how to do as well, which is what we want to be able to help resolve your automation situation where you could be freed up to do whatever it is and be the entrepreneur you need to be to scale and grow. This is the most effective way to do that today. Now, this is advanced right here, but you get the idea. As you see there is the result. Now, marketing collateral, same thing. Online platform, be it your landing page, funnel, website. We do the market research, and it has asterisks right there because that's the most integral part to any of this making any sense. Knowing who we're targeting, how we're going to target them, then makes your ad dollars more effective because you're really not, they say paid ads, but my mentor taught me it's not about paying for ads, it's about paying for data. Because when you run your first ad, you get data. And when you take that data, you can do the market research and then retarget through your customer relations management system, leverage PR press campaigns as I did there, and influencer matching. I'm also a client. Saving yourself time, energy, and money, the system. The method again is for a client that we did, which is a business consultant. He writes grants. We're going to use Google Ads, or we did use Google Ads, and then with a banner, okay, with that particular ad on whatever website that the algorithm threw it on based on the keywords that we put in. That banner is then going to lead people to his opt-in page, information about him. Once they enter the email address, 5 emails are already ready to go for the next 5 days, in which we can start again whenever we want through our CRM system. Once they do the opt-in, you go to the intake form so that you can weed out the unnecessary chit chatter from people that just want to see what's about, you get to the seriousness and then schedule the meeting. And of course, a thank you page, and then the agent follows up from there. So this one was a precision landing page. It was a funnel. This particular one is not a landing page or a website, it's a funnel. This, what you're looking at there at the bottom, is called a funnelitic mapping, to where we show you the avenue in which we take what we're going to use and how it's going to flow into your system with email sequencing, and again, relevant online ad campaigns when we collect the data points from the market research and retarget. So most people on the metrics, because metrics lives matter, but how much does it cost to run ads? Our goal is to create high converting YouTube ads that, number one, keeps the concept of the principle money in, money out. We're not trying to do ads just for the sake of doing ads, as I'll get to here in a second, where you put so much money in the ads for brand awareness, and you don't have that digital real estate set up, your landing page, funnel, or website, to get in the clientels to either purchase your product or pay for your service. So the money in, money out principle is, it has to make sense. If you got to know your key price indicators, your KPIs. We need to know your customer acquisition, how much you're willing to pay in marketing to get one customer, and what is the lifetime value of that particular customer over time. And that's only based on the price of your product or service. So the number one metric is money in, money out, has to balance. Here's partner case studies for brand awareness was our target. First one was $75 ad budget for 7 days. I think that was roughly like $8, $9 a day, but it got 600 views. Middle video is a documentary trailer. We had $350 ad budget for 4 days and got 4,632 views. The last one was a Bluebell Creamery commercial spec that we only used keyword, didn't do anything as far as marketing dollars, just keyword, and we got 749 views. But that's based on, it said Bluebell, if that makes sense. The last case study, which was one that really broke my heart because we got into some copyright issues with the song. Again, business matters. We put up $450 on the ad budget for 21 days on the top one and got 44,000 views. This was in a matter of, like I said, 21 days, 3-week period, but we did a stagger because we had to do a separate video to cover the other song that struck a copyright issue. So we ran a $500 ad budget for 25 days and it amassed 45,000 views. So this is YouTube Vivo for a recording artist, but we have our other partners that entrust us. Clients that have raised over $30 million over a 40-year period, being placed on a Forbes list, being mentioned in Forbes magazine, Mr. Dave Addison, the business bully, E&E Trends, new Houston upcoming fashion house that has hit in 1 year, they hit 6 figures, but that's also because their owner is 2-time Grammy Award winning producer, but we'll get to that more on later. So Ms. Jessica, 17 years of experience in 17 minutes. Was that effective?
Yes, it was.
I have another question. Is it okay if I make you an offer?
Yes.
Okay, so here you go. Check this out. This is gonna love this. Watch this. So on the website, this is our intro growth and empire plans. They come with different 3-month, in the middle is 6 months, and then the last one is 12 months, right? But because of the time of the year, is of course, you want to make savings, and then now is the time to get in for the marketing push going into January. Okay. So we wanted to offer a 20% off situation for our partners to get in. And if you can't do the top one, meaning the full price with the 20% off, then you can make 3 payments for the amount of 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months, depending on the plan that you use. So we want to make it affordable. What comes with all of that is, again, everything that you saw when it comes to, if you already have a website, landing page, what have you, these things would be something that you receive. The market research would be something that you receive. The reporting analytics, all of the things that you saw up to now is what you would receive in any one of these packages. But the year package is the one where we have our one-on-one, like, weekly. You see what I'm saying? Because we want to get you profitable as soon as possible. So we do a weekly call to just follow up, keep you up to date to what's going on, what have you. That's in the 12-month plan. In the 6-month plan, it's not a one-on-one. It's more of a, here goes your report for 3 months or what have you, because that's when we actually get all the collective data for the analytics. I usually push clients to say 6 months for their business, because the 3-month one, you won't see the anticipated, I would say, results until the 4th or 5th month. For some reason, that's how it works. And I guess that's based on quarters and things of that nature. That doesn't mean that you won't see success between months 1 and 3, meaning you have paying clients and what have you. It just means the real push of that $997 for 3 months won't be felt by your bottom line for your business probably till month 4 or 5. But if you get the 6 month, then we have enough data collected to where we can make that last 2 months, the 5th and 6th month, extremely retargeted campaign to more of your hot leads. So that's all that we're doing at that point. But we make it even better because, again, Thanksgiving is coming up. It's better to get in before Thanksgiving. If you got in today, we want to make it more affordable. If you put 20% down, say on the 6 month, we're just talking about that one because that's the one that I think is the best value for our partners. You put 20% down before Thanksgiving, $1,000 is what that is, 55, with a balance of $4,215, and then the rest, the remaining of that $4,000 is paid out over 6 months, $702 a month, and you can cancel at any time. So, what do you think about that, Ms. Jessica?
Sounds pretty good.
So, what's your time frame in being able to get these things moving for your, is this for both of them or is this just for one of them?
Mainly for the wellness, but I have in the wellness I have some partners. Mm-hmm. So I just need to sit down with them and talk and see, what's going to work for us as a collective.
Absolutely. So I can take that to another level for you.
Boy, stop. Every day I'm at the bank making deposits.